Well, good morning. It's the next day, and oh my god, you missed a fun night. It was super rainy, and so we didn't really bother vlogging last night, but we are tired. Ooh. Aren't we, Mitchell?
Very. Apparently, because of all the rain, there was
lots of flooding.
Lots of flooding, which means that we were in a floodway.
And we were driving at night, which meant that everything, we just could not tell whether or not something was flooded or not, and it was really frustrating. Really sucked. But anyway, we spent the night at this adorable Airbnb. I didn't get any photos or videos or anything, but we're just leaving there now and getting ready to continue on to New South Wales. But the Airbnb was pretty good. I think if we had extra time, I would have really liked it because it was very cutesy. It's like a cottage. It was very cutesy.
We'll check back in. I can't see you now. It's too late.
A cafe. Look at it. That's so cute. Does it taste good? So cute. Hi everyone. So we've eaten our food. We got our coffee from, I forgot the name of the shop.
Main Street.
Main Street. It was really cute. I don't actually know what little city we stopped off in, but I'm sure it'll tell me. I'll look it up later, but it was very cute. Like I said, we're not taking the coastal way, we're going through territory.
The back roads.
The back roads. It's not really the back roads though, there's still a highway, but
we're taking the regional route.
Because it was supposed to save us time, but last night was a bit sketch, not gonna lie. But we made it back to, we got to the place that we were staying at, which was really nice. We only got there at 2 a.m, 2:20 a.m, which was ridiculous, but that's okay. And then we had to get up this morning we basically got out of bed at 8:30, had a quick shower, and then was back on the road, and I think it's 10:30 now, so we've only got like a few more hours to go, which is good.
4 hours, woo!
We would have been at the accommodation last night a lot earlier, but because it had rained, and obviously we're driving at night, and we were driving not on the main highway along the coast.
Through the regional town.
Through the regional town, so there was just a higher chance of flooding over the road. So we did actually have to stop and turn around at one point because the road was flooded, but we couldn't see how deep it was. There was a marker, but honestly could not tell. And then the truck came through it, but it was a pretty big truck and we couldn't gauge whether or not we would be able to go through it. So we just decided to turn around, and that added maybe 20 or 30 minutes onto our time. And then we we should have stopped and filled up, but we didn't. And we went past a BP, and then we had to drive. We had to let a detour because we went to one, and even though it said it was open, it was actually closed. So then we had to detour because we didn't want to take the chance of going straight and the next one being closed. So we just detoured and went to a 24/7 one, which was open. And then we went back the other way to find out that the other one was actually open. But anyway, we know now. But so we added a whole hour onto our time because we were originally meant to arrive 1 a.m. But anyway, it is what it is. But now we're back driving, and you think we're only maybe 2 or 3 hours away from Elevate climbing now, which will be good. But lots of scenery, which is good. I'm like stuck in front of this truck, but also not. He's speeding most of the time, so it's okay. But I actually quite like the scenery. There's a heap of rock over there. I'd love to know if any of that's climbable, but there's a huge ridge over there. So that's basically been our time. I think I last showed you we were packing everything up, putting everything into the boxes and the containers, and we packed everything into the car. And I think we basically have everything that we need, so I'm excited to get there and just set up and see how everyone is. And then depending on how much energy we have by the time we do all that, we might go climbing maybe. I don't know, just depends how much energy we have, because to be honest, we still got like 6 hours sleep last night, but I don't know, but these coffees are really yummy. And I will say that the plastic of these cups is hardest plastic I've felt in a while. And I'm not sure if it's because we're in New South Wales and maybe they have different plastic rules, or if they've gotten these cups from somewhere else. But they're like rock hard.
They're very solid.
They're super solid. Oh my god, a train!
Train!
With so many carriages.
Many carriages. That whole, it's still going. Oh my god.
We might live in Toowoomba now, but we still don't see that many trains.
Not many trains. But that's okay. That train's still going. It's still going. And done.
What were your thoughts for last night? Mitch? Good?
My thoughts, I was very stressed. I was a passenger for most of the time, and it was very stressful because every 10 meters there was a floodway, and
Yep.
we're like, can't see.
But the road was so reflective. Some of the roads that we went over literally
You
looked
could not tell there
like-
was water on there.
Some of the bitumens looked like you could tell, and then some of the bitumens that we went on were like really glossy. Obviously they were still pretty new, so they just looked wet in general. Every time we saw the floodway sign, we'd be doing 100 and then we'd stop down to like 50 and we'd be like, oh good. I think the biggest floodway that we drove through was 0.2. Right?
That we drove through.
That was the only one we drove through.
Everything else is fine, but we're T-minus 4 hours away.
Yeah.
If we account for maybe one more stop to fuel and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll be at Elevate. That'll bring us to like 3:30,
Yeah, probably.
2:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And then the comp starts at 4, the speed comp, and then
Only goes for a few hours today.
it's the smallest comp out of them all. That's our update.
Yep.
We'll see you guys in 4 hours. Bye.
Fine. Made it on our 8-hour drive. Well, I'll go from the bottom. Where are we?
Elevate, Sydney. Hello. Testing. Hello. Hello, Sophie. What do you want me to talk about?
Are you excited to be here?
I'm super excited to be here. You want to know why? Because it's one of the biggest indoor climbing gyms in Sydney. Do you enjoy my voice ASMR? Oh my god.
Good job.